Lady of Silk. Please. May he rest by your side. He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say. When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this. Not now. Please.
Have some respect. This really...
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs. A few goblins. Felt like a lot more to me. So yes, I'm scared. And I'm not ashamed of that. I feel like we're being watched.
Come on, Rika.
Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Nothing important is ever easy. Breathe deep and move.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone... poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you. That coin's worth...
Peer through the telescope. You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right. The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
No! What did you do? Oh, it's everywhere. You ruined a perfectly good snack.
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
That's curious.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our future.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Feel like we're being watched.
Assume nothing.
Let's get going.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. That's what Zevlor said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
Feel like we're being watched.
More goblins. What's next?
Still here. Still here. Still here. Thought you'd have abandoned us by now.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Fair enough. Didn't mean to get too friendly. If you want a healer, look to the druids. Crisis after another.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide your...
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Common sense at last. Let's get out of this death trap. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Come on, sis. Well, let's have a target alone. We should leave.
Fine! Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the...
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. If that's what we're offered, we'll take it. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
I suppose we'll start in the outer...
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city.
You're...
Alto! Baldur's Gate.
My love. Did you quit in the middle of your shift?
You sound like your father.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection is pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Of sorts. You've learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But, between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
My forge.
Watch your back.
Is that everything?
What to do?
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
I think I'd make a fine teacher.
Still alive, so that's progress.
A butcher? Really?
Sure. Blood excites me.
Right.
Hello there, sweetness. If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, someone's confident, aren't they? Be careful, sweetie. How's that saying go? The bigger they act, the bigger the whack. Besides, that magic of yours, mighty as I'm sure it is falling a little short, isn't it? Something is wrong. I can smell it. Are you all right? I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. Oh, whatever do you mean, Petal? Not at all. Wouldn't have the patience for all that magical drama. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as it gets for these old bones. But enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Where did I put that oak bucket?
Trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item. Trader has no problem with you inspecting.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Go ahead, turn that pretty nose of yours up. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Children! Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword. He was only a boy, and I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again. You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Step, parry, swing, lunge. Excellent.
Assume nothing.
Is that everything?
Looking ahead.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
The Blade of Front...
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. An excellent suggestion, but your part... Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. A splendid plan. We'll talk...
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Good job. Now they're even more scared.
You're wrong. I'm not going to get killed. Not by stupid goblins. Not by anyone.
You think we're not tough enough to defend ourselves? I've been training for days. Leave me alone!
Just like old times.
I will never believe this.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
What do we have here?
What now?
One more time.
Nice and quiet now. Let's get in and out.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave. Damn it! Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around. Yes, thanks. I know. Should have never taken that bloody potion. Wait! Come back! For all the bloody things to happen.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Hold. And step. Swing. Parry. Swing. Excellent.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Warriors. I swear.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
It's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
One more time.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute I am. I'm blessed. Here it comes, you little beast.
Keep your distance, darling. Hardly a challenge.
Never a dull moment. Wonder what's past this.
Don't touch me. Should be easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet. Go on, take Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Hard luck, lady. But like I said, call it. Heads or tails. Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. You'll be sorry about this, Scab. Count on it.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard? So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could have taken those guards. We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away. That went so well last time.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody...
All the damn rituals you want!
Yes, I see.
We need to get Arabella.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Great, another one.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
She must be terrified.
What have you heard?
Calm, Magrin. Give her a... You! Get back! Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain. Kick back! Force my hand, and I'll...
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
You there! Hello! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the Absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again. Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with
No time to dally.
Yeah, yes, I'm quite aware.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's go to the shadows. Ready or not. Very quiet.
Let's move. This calls for careful footwork.
Well, hello.
Bring us news, my friend. Bring us.
All right. What now?
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. I would, but if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Now, Wrath!
No.
Ithias! Tila, to me!
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
She's
Child for that.
Korga, we are
Let's get
guardians,
in and
not
out of this
killers.
place before anybody
Spare your
decide to
tears.
bear their fangs at
She
us.
knew the danger. She still tried to run.
The longer we stay here, the closer we come to reaching the same fate.
Mercy on us, Sylvanas. Mercy. 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 You may be right. We've let a snake replace our leader. And the result, by the tree father, that girl. This is how a terrible cycle begins. All is out of balance. We need Master Halsin. Without him, Korga's ritual will divide this grove forever. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. It is what Korga desires. I doubt...
We never meant to hurt a child. You should leave. This grove has been disrupted enough.
goblin attacks, and now a dead child. We never should have opened our gates. Please realize we are not to be trifled with.
I just hope they leave, and we could close this grove in peace.
And if it comes to a fight, you'll not shy away from bloodshed, I hope.
Since when did we become killers?
Since they forced our hand.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Accidents do not exist. There is only choice and consequence. The devil spawn imperiled my brood. I bared my fangs to defend it. Choice, consequence. Now the idol of Sylvanus is returned, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. She stole the idol of Sylvanus during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know or care. I am First Druid now. I protect the Circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
No doubt the Tieflings will blame us for the child's death. This is a disaster.
I see you. Just give me a moment. God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do. First things first. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual? Not just symptoms. Any strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. I'm trying to help you. But I need to be sure. So tell me, where'd you get that thing? A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all. Then I've no choice.
Feel their anguish.
Oh, so much for peace.
Could have been worse, I suppose. At least she didn't just attack.
Can't blame anyone for reacting with fear, but it might do to keep our condition on a need-to-know basis. Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
A tidy slot, but no room. That might be worth... I can't even see a lock to pick.
Oh, for a skeleton key. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Is that blood? No, never mind. carefully. There's a trap.
Keep a blade close.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
The bird's eyes are glassy. It's by claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
Realize we are not to be trifled with. I just hope they leave, and we can close this grove in peace. And if it comes to a fight, you'll not shy away from bloodshed, I hope.
Show some dignity and leave.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Corker did... What?
No! 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 That snake! That... Ah!
Leave me.
Leave me!
My partner, I mean. Both, of course. It's a family business. He sells the stuff, and I, don't sell the stuff. Right. So, look out! I'm watching you.
I don't talk to dead scabs, scab. Keep moving. Huh. Don't think anyone... You know what? We're square. I'll tell the others to leave you alone too. Don't worry about it. Now you want to buy something this time?
I want to learn a trick too. Something only I know. I do that.
Something over there.
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I appreciate you teaching Mattis a lesson too. Kid should be more careful with his rings. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes. I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. The bastards that killed Arabella. She was a precious little thing. Like a sister to me. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Might be worth enough to pay a priest to bring Arabella back. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else? Anything else? You've been I had a feeling you'd be back. Anything else? You've been a friend to us.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
We're going to...
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad. Need new pockets to pick.
No one stopped me yet. At least things have stayed interesting.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Those druids are going to get us killed! Nothing sacred about this lot!
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it. Done.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Please. I've been through enough. Move along.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 R's or one?
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Ugh. Change? No. Damn it! No. I mean, yes, I'm trying to finish this bloody song and it's not... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Really? Oh. Really? I love music, but I can't even finish this one song. Sorry, do you mind? You've given me a lot to think about. If not a bard, then an adventurer.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
I don't have the stomach for it.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Such a pretty song. Shh. Listen.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Don't linger.
What happened?
Time to strike.
Let's finish this.
Take your
Let's make this quick.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Make way.
Take two.
Blood comes easy these days.
I am fury. I am death.
Another fight. Let's go. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Victory awaits.
Are they gone? So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Zelg Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
What can you tell me about this place?
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. Anything more we should discuss? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. tell that to the boy shivering over his mother's ravaged corpse. It makes me angry to think about it still. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Damn her to every hell. Feeding a precious child to a serpent. She might still be alive if we'd spoken up.
You'd turn a blind eye to this outrage. You're vicious as Korga. Her sort of evil is more terrible than most. She worships sheer cruelty and dares to call it justice.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Try as you might to breach his inner thoughts, Gale swats your efforts away with infuriating ease.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. No. Very well. Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. I riddle thee not. I speak only what... Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Hast thou seen the futility of thy actions? None thou wouldst like. Dost thou need my services? A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Amusing. A matter of coin. Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin. I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Aren't you just? Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
A fine evening. The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Nyogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we... A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Courage in danger shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. I speak out of curiosity, not wishful thinking. At least I'll know to skip supper if you're doing the cooking. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
What's on your mind?
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? What are you doing? Stop! Ah, this cursed thing! Do that again, and I'll split your skull. Understand? Keep this up, and I'm out of here. Now leave me alone.